Today, we're going to dive into the world of women. Let's see if we're going to like what we see.
The most successful people are unmarried women.
Wait, did she just say that the most successful people are unmarried women? Okay, how? Majority of let's take it away from majority. Many unmarried women are one of the most sad, depressed, unhappy set of women. I don't know whether it comes from the fact that they have all that they have, but they are lonely, or if it just comes from the fact that they have all they have, and yet they can't keep a man, or a man cannot be with them. So I really don't know about that.
No, there's a legitimate statistic that when men and women get married, the men
get more successful.
Their quality of life goes significantly up, and ours goes significantly
down. Okay, I've had it. Now, I don't know where these girls get their statistics from, but I would like to really know where they get their stats from, because it's amazing what they are saying.
Down. And that's just science, because they are now moving into a home where everything's clean, everything's aesthetic, there's a refrigerator with more than just ketchup, and so their minds are blown. Where we get in that situation and we're like, towels don't go over the door.
I do have to say, because I can't be fake, maybe it's my form of feminism. I've decided that I'm gonna take on the male qualities of I don't cook. I put the towel on the door. I take my clothes.
Put the towel on the door?
I mean,
okay, wait, hold it. Did she just say that she is trying to take on the more masculine role? Okay, let's just find out what exactly she's going to be doing with her masculine role.
It's lucky if it gets to the door.
Yeah.
It's on the floor.
Right.
I take my clothes off wherever I'm standing, and I leave it. I eat food, and I leave it. It's this empowering thing that I do, where it's not my job.
No,
because guess what? Mama's working.
Wait, hold on. Did this lady just say that she puts her towel on the door, and sometimes, most times, it doesn't get to the door? So, being unclean and being dirty and unkept and not practicing safe and hygienic things with your personal belongings is being masculine? Like, feminists, I don't get you all. I don't get you all at all. Seriously, I don't. When I see things like this, it not only amazes me, but it just goes deep down right into my bone marrow. And I don't know if I get pissed off or if I'm pissed off right now, but it's totally crazy. This is crazy. Now, I don't know who gives these ladies the statistics that majority of women unmarried are happy, and majority of women who are unmarried are successful, and then the quality the quality of a man's life increases when they are married. I don't even know where they get the statistics from, but I don't think it's statistics that I really know.
There isn't a woman on planet Earth that doesn't want to be led by their man.
You've clearly not heard of lesbians.
Even lesbians do want to be led by their partner who is trying to play the role of a man. Have you ever seen two lesbians in love? What do you see? I see a girl who is trying to behave feminine like a woman, and I see the other girl trying to behave like a man. It's so funny how these lesbians say they don't like men, they don't love men, they don't want to be like men, and you see them actually submitting and being submissive in a very crazy relationship to someone who actually is pretending to be a man. I mean, it's really sickening. It sickens me when I see stuff like that. So yeah, it's shitty, but hate to break it to you guys, countless lesbians are submissive to their so-called pretend females who they're sleeping with, that are actually pretending to be males. So yeah, women generally love to be led. That's the reason why a lot of ladies and a lot of girls always and do love their fathers. That's the reason why a girl is going to come up and say, I want a man who earns 6 figures, even when she's already got 6 figures in her account. She wants a man with a 6 figure. She wants a man who is 6 feet tall. She wants a man who is masculine. She wants an alpha male. She wants a man who is well built. Take a look at all this description she's making. What is she trying to say? These women don't describe men that are lower than them. They describe men that are higher than them and men who can protect them. That's the reason why they want these qualities. I mean, she's a millionaire. Why does she want a man with a 6 figure or 9 figure? The answer is simple. Because she wants a man who is ahead of her. So for me, generally, every single woman likes to be led, no matter the situation they are in, however you turn it. They love to be led. Even when they always deny that they don't love to be led, it is always evident in all their activities and in all their choices and desires that they desire strongly to be led.
What the hell is the male equivalent of flowers?
I'll tell you what the male equivalent of flowers are. Peace of mind. 1. Every man just genuinely wants peace of mind. He doesn't want you torturing him. He doesn't want you nagging. Men want peace of mind. That is the equivalent to flowers. Men love to be respected. They don't want a woman who is going to be out on them, scolding them. They don't want a woman who is going to talk to them anyhow, who is going to talk them down. They want a woman who is supportive and who is respectful. And thirdly, men don't want masculine women. Men don't want masculine women. Men don't want masculine women. So if you're a feminist and you're trying to take on the masculine role, think again, because that's exactly the direct opposite of what it takes to have a man who is going to be loyal to you and who is going to love you.
When it comes to men, us women place guys into 3 categories.
Okay, I'm so curious to know what the 3 categories are. Let's listen.
The first category is the guy that we meet and we instantly just want. The sexual chemistry is high. We don't care what they do or how much they make, they are getting it. The second type is the guy that, he's okay. He's maybe not that good looking, but he's willing to spend money. He's going to pay our bills. He's going to buy us nice things. He's going to take us on all the dinner dates. But is he the one? No. Is sexual chemistry high? Or mid, probably. And then there's a third guy. The third guy doesn't have a shot in hell. There is nothing that he can do. There is no amount of money that he can make that would make us want him. He is a no right off the bat. Am I lying or am I telling the truth?
Okay, you're telling the truth. But here's it. I am guessing that the first category is the category that almost every modern woman wants. Sexual chemistry is really, really high. We just want to get down. And the first time we know each other, we just want to, you instantly want him. I'm going to tell you all that this is the reason why you cannot find good men. That is the reason why you complain about alimony. This is the reason why you complain that you're not getting child support. This is the reason why you complain that men are bad and men are terrible. Meanwhile, in reality, this first category she mentioned are the category that seems to catch your attention and your fancy. I think the second category are the categories for the gold digging ladies. I mean, that's really, really gold digging. If you don't care about a man and you don't want the man other than his money, you don't want anything else he has to provide you with apart from his money, you are a gold digger. That's it. That's just the reality. So if you're in the third category, you just happened to be a gold digger. Congratulations on that. And the third one, I guess, is the one that a lot of women don't want. A lot of modern women, modern feminists, they don't want the third category. They don't even want to give a man a shot. It's just listen to what she said. They don't want to give a man a shot. And this man in question that is in the third category is often the man who wants them to be family oriented. Is always the man who wants them to be submissive, the man who wants them to be loyal, the man who wants to protect them, the man who wants to be a man, and the man who wants them to be a woman. The man who cares about them, and the man who doesn't condone their atrocious lifestyle, and the man that is not going to support them doing a lot of bullshit. That is the man in the third category. So I just thought that I should break down and let you know the kind of women and men that are in this category so you can understand what she's trying to say better. So she is not lying. But when you all complain to me and to the whole wide world that men are shit, men are scum, this is what you get in return when you choose men in the first and second categories.
So I recently transitioned to being a guy, and I had a doctor's appointment recently. That doctor said I was pregnant. Doesn't make any sense because I'm obviously a guy. So I'm going to a second doctor now to get a second opinion, and I'll keep you guys updated.
Dylan,
Thank you.
you are 6 weeks pregnant.
That's not possible. I'm a man.
Before you became Dylan, you must have been Tasha. And Tasha must have been having relations in order to become pregnant.
She did, and then I became a man.
Well, now that you are a man, you're going to have to jump back in a position as a woman and become a mother.
Nope. I'm not going to be a mother, and I'm not pregnant. That doesn't make any sense. How can a man be pregnant?
Well, before your transition, things like that just don't go away. Like I said, when you transition, that doesn't just go away.
How is a man pregnant? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, technically, you're not a man.
I am a man.
I'm sorry to inform you, you have woman body parts.
Yes.
And you can give birth, and you can...
How dare you? Where is your bedside manner?
I tried to have bedside manners, and I tried to tell you as a doctor that we have been going over the charts, and the chart states that you are 6 weeks pregnant.
How would I look walking around as a pregnant man? Do you know the ridicule I would face?
Go back over to Tasha then.
Okay, this is like the best video I've seen today. And my producer has just decided that they were going to stick this video right up. And I'm so glad. I'm so thankful that you guys actually added this video. I really like the way the doctor was able to suck it all in and tell her in a phrase. You know, the only person I pity right here is the doctor, having to go that 5 minutes of shit and bullshit. Like, seriously, this is what you get for being transgender. I mean, what the fuck was she thinking? I mean, yeah, I like it when reality dawns on them. You are not a man because you have a womb. And having some testosterone shots into your body or whatever you call it does not, I will never make you a man. So I hope this bitch puts her life together and finds out what to do next. But I really, really like what happened. Kudos to the doctor.
No, I'm upset because you asked me on a date and you're asking me to split the bill with you. It's a respect thing.
I just don't know you that well.
Okay, I don't know you that well, so that's completely fair, but I still agreed to go on a date with you to IHOP, and you're asking me to split the bill, and I don't think that's, like, respectful.
Okay. Now I'm really pissed off, you know, when modern men say this. If you take a lady out to a date, you should be the one paying the bills. It doesn't matter who asks who out, but I know a majority of women will never ask a man out. Even the so-called feminist will never ask a man out. So definitely he was the one who asked her out, so he should pay for her date. He should pay for the dinner. He should pay for the drinks. And this is the reason why I hate the concept of 50-50, because it's unrealistic. It's unrealistic. One thought about the 50-50 split thing is it is loveless. This 50-50 split always happens in a loveless marriage or loveless relationship. Because I don't see any reason if you actually claim you love this person, why you desperately want to get that person off of you, why you desperately want equality so bad, why you desperately want the finances, why you want every other thing to be split 50-50. I mean, it makes you less of a man. That is not masculinity. Any man who asks you, who tells you as a woman, to split the bills or split whatsoever fucking bills, I don't care what it is, into 50-50. Just know that you're dealing with a simp. He is not a man. But hey, I am not, totally against it. And you know why? The reason is because women and feminists in general have been fighting, pushing this idea of equality, men and women are equal. I want to be treated equally in the relationship and marriage. So this is what you get when you want equality. So if your man takes you out to dinner or on a date and you've got a $3,000 bill and he says you should split it with him, you should split it up with him just to prove your equality. But that is sick, if you ask me. It is terrible that men would definitely want a woman to also split bills with them. It's loveless, because if you really love that person, you would just do it without having to split it. That goes both ways for the woman too. If you love a man, if you really are in love with a man, you will be submissive. You will be loyal. Loyalty and submissiveness becomes a question when you don't love him. When he's not what you want, he's not your type. You're not ready to keep him. Because if you don't give him what he wants, he's going to go out there. The same thing for the man. If you don't give her what she wants, she's going to go out there. So for the fact that you could just sit back and do shit like this shows how much you don't love her. And how much you just, out there to use her because maybe she's financially balanced. And that's the reason why you just want to use her. In any other ways, it is called usage. People using other people. That's what I can say for the 50-50 split. Let's see what the next video is about to bring up.
But what we do notice, some successful women, I won't speak on all, what we do notice is the complete turnoff, right? When we do express that this is where we live, this is where we drive, this is what we drive, this is how much we make. A lot of people will tell you that turnoff is because you have a nasty attitude, you're aggressive, you're leading with all these accolades. Okay, so take accountability, right? Step back and ask yourself, am I coming off this way? Or am I just putting it on the table and the nigga can't take it? Am I making you feel small? Or do you feel small because you haven't accomplished what I've accomplished? Or do you feel small because I am not impressed by what it is that you have? Because I have it. I've already accomplished that. What else do you bring? Can you communicate? Since we like talking about women checking these boxes and what makes you a good woman, let's talk about what makes you a good man. Because outside of finances, can you communicate? Are you considerate? Are you intentionally dating? Do you want to protect? Do you want to provide? Do you want to me right? How you want to do this? Like, let's talk about it.
You're all asking that kind of question? You don't even want men who are going to do all these things for you. That's the reason why women who are so successful can't find the perfect man to be with. Because you want to lead. I'm happy she said so. Women, you don't want this man to do these things for you, especially when they're successful, especially when you are successful. You don't want a man who's going to provide. You feel you can provide everything. There's just this arrogance, there's just this ego. But before I make the last comment on this, I think I need to refer you guys to the next video. And this video completely explains why so-called successful women cannot find a man to be with.
How old are you?
34.
Where are you from?
Germany.
What do you think men at 34 are going for? Women your age, or are they going for the younger girls?
Well, from my own experience, they think they want somebody my age, somebody who's a professional, who has a career, who has their own mind, but they then sort of want to form you into somebody who's maybe more, I don't know the word in English, I want to say shapeable.
They feel like you're stuck in your ways and they're looking for a woman who they can show the world to, but you've already seen it.
That's a very positive way to put it, yes. I think there's a lot of trying to influence the way that especially young women carry themselves, and I think at a certain age you've already seen a lot, you've done a lot, especially if you're a professional, you don't need somebody's money. You just take a lot less shit from people.
So at 34, what are you looking for in your man now?
That's the thing, I'm looking for a man. I keep on meeting boys.
What made you think your ex was a boy?
Oh no, he wasn't a boy. What I'm saying is that now in the dating life in Miami, I'm meeting a lot of boys instead of men.
There you have it. This is the reason why they can't find a good man. She has said it all. If you were listening, I don't need to make more comments on this. You already know why successful women don't want or always complain don't have men who want them. Look at how she's calling the other men boys. I mean, I already have this for myself. I already have that for myself. You know, why do you want to shape me? I've been like this. I've been like this for a couple of years. Being like this has helped me become successful. Why don't you even know the first rule of relationship or marriage? The first rule of relationship or marriage equals to change. It means change. If you're not willing to change certain aspects of yourself or behavior to be able to suit and be marriageable and be lovable, you are never going to get that successful man. You are never going to get that romantic man. You are never going to get that masculine figure. Men don't want a woman who's going to be competing with them. Competition is not meant for women. What are you competing for? What the fuck are you competing for? If you really love this man, you would come down low. You would bring your ego down. This is the reason why a lot of successful ladies don't find men who want to marry them. Because they always have this ego. Ego is not for women. The ego is for a man. In fact, when it comes to men having ego, ego is not a good thing, but in some aspect it is good when it comes to a man. These successful women, these so-called rich women, have this so high ego. In fact, it's as if they want to compete with men in pride and arrogance. Imagine just listen to what she said. It clearly screams blaring red flag, arrogant women. No man wants to be with an arrogant woman. Nobody in this world wants to be with a woman who is so arrogant, who thinks she's everything. In that case, how is she going to be submissive? How is she even going to listen to her male partner? A woman like this. This is the reason why men don't want you all. I know a couple of successful women who've had successful marriages. You've seen Beyonce. You've seen Rihanna. You've seen Dolly Parton. These are women who have been in marriage. You can see how high Rihanna has been. Most of these women are not even as successful as Rihanna. Yet you see Rihanna coming down so low to be under A$AP Rocky. You see the respect and the loyalty and the submission. You just look at how she has brought herself down just so she can be with this man. Is the status of Rihanna higher than A$AP Rocky? Yes. Is the status of Beyonce higher than Jay-Z? Yes. Is she more loved than Jay-Z? Yes. Is Dolly Parton higher than her husband? Yes. But she's been married to this man for almost 50-something years. I've known women, I've seen women who have been successful. It is not about the success. Men don't get turned off by your success as a woman. Men don't care about your accolades. Men don't care about, when a man sees a woman, he doesn't care about her money. Because men don't want the money of a woman. So, and this is the reason why you all get it wrong. You all successful women think men want your money. Men want your accolades. They don't want any of those shit. A man just wants two things. Peace of mind, and he wants a woman who is going to just love him and care for him. That's all they want. Man doesn't care about those shit. It is only a woman that cares about all those shit because she wants validation. A man is marrying her because he sees a woman who loves him. He sees a woman he's capable. If you're a woman and you're not ready to change certain aspects of your life, just so you can be able to fit into your relationship, you're joking. You're joking. A lot of these women want to be free. You can never be free. If you love this person, love is all about responsibility. So is marriage and so is relationship. Great deal of responsibility. And if you are not responsible, you cannot make that cut. And how do you become responsible? Certain excesses need to go. You need to cut down certain lifestyle. You need to know that you're being led. You need to allow yourself to be led. You need to allow yourself to be loved. Sometimes it's not about you making the decisions. Let your man make decisions for you. Just let him decide what he wants you to wear. Let this man be a man. Don't go bossing him around because you're rich, because you're successful. In quote, men have been more, in fact, men started seeing success before women ever did. Check out the history. What career as a woman succeeded in and a man has not succeeded in over 1,000 times before she actually became successful in that career. I'm just curious. I want to know, is it the arts? Is it psychology? Is it areas of management? Is it innovation, invention? Is it STEM? What is it? Mention it. Just mention it. A man will not leave a woman because of her status. You're getting it wrong. A man is going to leave you because your behavior and your character is derogatory. Because you're a terrible person. You've got a terrible character. It's not until you start nagging. It is not until you come out and you start insulting and using abusive words at your man or at people that people know you're bad. The moment you start putting up these nasty attitudes these women are putting up, you're considered a red flag. No one is going to see a red flag and still stay. That's why it's not a red flag, because it's visible. Even when you yourself can't see it, it's so visible. It tells a lot. These successful women don't want to refine their character. You want people to love you? Work on your character. It is not about the man. It's about you. It's about your society. It's about the people who are your loved ones. You have to change certain aspects of yourself so to accommodate them, so they can accommodate you. If you want to be loved, you have to put in as much effort to attract that love from people. No one is going to love a tyrant. No one is going to love an arrogant person. That's the reality of life. People love you when you make yourself lovable. But when you make yourself not lovable, and when men see you as a woman who's trying to compete with them, as a woman who is masculine, they'll know no man is going to do it. Even gay men don't want you. Gay men don't want you. You put a woman like this in the midst of gay men, they will never want you. And it's not just because they are gay. It goes down to a lot of things like this. Seriously. I'm so amazed. I'm fascinated when I just see things like this. I was thinking today on this show, I was going to see pleasant things. But the moment I started seeing from the first video, I knew that I was going to talk. I didn't plan on talking, but now I'm talking. This is a red flag. Women would need to do more. Stop all this feminist bullshit. Because the moment you're in love with a man, all this pride, this arrogance, this feminist theory, bullshit, whatever, it goes down the drain. It goes down the drain. It is so, annoying. I'm a woman, but she's fucking annoying. She's annoying me seriously. With this shit, no. If I was a man, I wouldn't come close. Women, get you all into your head. Okay? Men don't want masculine women. Men want feminine women. Opposite attracts. Like does not in this case. When it comes to marriage, like does not. It's the opposite. When I mean the opposite polarity. The opposite polarity. A man wants to leave the troubled world, leave the pressures of the world, and come home to a woman who is nurturing. Come home to a woman who is peaceful, who is going to make him feel loved, who is going to listen to him, who is going to feel safe telling things or telling his secrets, or who is going to feel safe having to lay naked with her or lay on her lap. They don't want a masculine woman who is going to want to boss the whole of the house. I'm not saying you cannot boss. You can boss at your own convenient time, but it should not be the very first thing in your head. You're going to see a man, but you're not going to see a husband. And this is the reason why you all successful and rich women always complain that you don't have a man who loves you. You don't have a this. You know, you've seen countless men. This man just want to come sleep with you. This man just are just coming because of your money. You even all go as far as saying the men are scared of you, are intimidated of you. Shit, bullshit. These men are not intimidated of you. You don't intimidate them. No. How can you, a woman with a breast and a vagina, intimidate a man who is seeing worse competitions out there in the world than you? Do you even think you're up to what the man sees? Do you even think you're up to the standard in the man's world? I mean, if we are to convert your success and make you into a man and convert your success into that of the male world, or take you into the male world, you are going to be nowhere. You are going to be nowhere. The moment you all keep getting this right, you start getting with this right, there's going to be a hell lot of change. Because I'm done. I'm tired of hearing this. Once a woman tells me she's successful and thereby men are intimidated by her, I just immediately draw the line and I know the kind of bitch she is. You girls, do better. Stop all this feminist bullshit. Wake up. If a movement is not going to help you find a soulmate, and is going to spend the rest of their life with you and make your life worth living outside the pressures of the world, then that movement is out to destroy you. completely. 50 years from now, I hope you all modern feminists are going to be proud to actually sit your ass down and sit back and go back and reminisce on your life. And I hope you're going to be happy at the age of 50. I hope you are all going to be happy.
Act like single is a death threat. Do you know that statistics show that women who are unwedded and unmarried are happier, and men who are unwedded and unmarried are depressed and have inflammation in their body? Do you wonder why? You wonder why? Because women are in relationships serving a man half the time.
Okay, I thought she was making sense because she had this background music going on and she was talking really fast. But by the time I listened 7 seconds into it, I knew she was talking shit. Girl, you're talking shit. I don't even know where you're getting statistics from, but you are talking real shit. Like, I don't understand.
My fucking turn. Men, would you rather be stuck in a desert for 60 days with nothing but a dog, or be stuck in that same desert with a woman? You let me know.
I think I know the answer. I just want to answer. Look, I am a female on behalf of men around the world. I would love to be stuck in a desert with a woman. Please, sister, don't go asking any man this, because later will always be the answer. Men will never pick a dog over a woman. You don't even know what a woman does for a man. So, you don't know what a woman does for a man. You don't know how important we are to men. You don't know, this is the reason why men kill because of women. The reason why we got all the good inventions going for us is because men were looking for a way to make life easier for their women and their children. And that's the reason why you have the world, you have where the world is today. You have the world being where it is today. That's just it. And for that woman that actually said that statistics shows that women who are married are happier, look, there is no fucking statistics that say shit like that. Because you yourself sound bitter. You sound so aggravated. And I can really tell that you're single. You've got no man because you're so aggravated. You're so angry. I mean, I see single ladies or married ladies all the time. They're so fucking annoying, especially when they're in their 30s. So annoying, so self-validating. Look, the truth is single women are not happy. No single woman is happy because no woman has to fucking go happy fucking a dildo when a man should be touching her. No woman is happy having to see her other women being happy in their marriages and in their relationship, and she is not. This is delusional. Any woman who thinks that she's happy being single, it's delusional. Apart from being delusional, she needs to work on her trauma. She needs to work on her trauma, because if she takes away that trauma, she's going to see clearly. Majority, in fact, all of these women that always propagate the idea that single women are more happier than married women are women who have issues. Series of issues, and if you walk them through that issues, you find women who are so down and desperate for love. And because they're not getting that love, that's the reason why they're trying to get back at the world, at this men, by saying, no, we don't need men, no bullshit. You don't need men. Why are you all going to the gym exposing your ass? Why are you all dressed provocatively? What are you doing it for? You don't want men, but you're dressing provocatively? For who? Isn't it the same men you don't want that you're dressing provocatively for? I have never seen a feminist who dresses so covered. All of them are always exposing their ass, their boob. They fucking care about your hair, your makeup. What are you doing it for? If you don't want the attention of men, why are you doing it? Why all that show? Yeah, this is like, I don't know how my day is gonna turn out, but with this, I already feel sore. And I hope that, you know, women get up and make better things for themselves, make better names for themselves, be better people, build better character and better lifestyle, because we actually need it. We've got like almost 5 decades before we expire, and we got to make use of that 5 decades so we don't have a troubled world in years to come. I am Aerissa Stormrage, and this is the Breaking Enigma show. Do stick for more.